see it. There's a nice one. Yeah. You little. Which one of you was it?
Hey there folks, welcome back to Cambo Trout Fishing. If you end up liking this video after you see it today, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Hope to see you back here. Today's video is going to be 10 trout lining tips. Let me know what you think in the comment section. And at the end of all those tips, you're going to see our actual day of crabbing on the water, where we had 3 bushels by about 8 a.m. It was a good day, and we could have had a lot more had we decided to stay longer. But without further ado, let's get to the video. All right, folks, so tip number 1. When you're going to hook your line and put it over the guide rail, make sure that you find some way to keep the chain from hitting directly on either of those 2 side posts. If you're not careful, you can have a bad hit and it can actually destroy one of your side posts and wreck your entire crabbing day. When it comes to getting your lay, you want to get out there early, obviously, because some crabbing areas can really get crowded very quickly. But when it comes to where you lay your line, you want to lay your line at the bottom of the ledge. Today we were in about 7 to about 9 feet. You want to lay it at the bottom of a ledge at the crease, because that's where those crabs will really hang out. You also want to lay your line near a shelly area. And I say shelly, I'm talking about clam beds, mussel beds. That's a primary forage source for crabs. If you can find those, you'll find the crabs. And there's some great tools online that actually outline where those mussel and clam beds can be found, oyster beds as well. And I'll leave a link in the description to some of those tools you can use. Tip number 3. When you're actually running a trout line, you want to run it with the tide. That'll have less of the actual crabs falling off. Tip number 4, in this place right here, the tide happens to run really strong. So strong that it'll actually cause crabs to drop off the line. If that's happening, you want to run that line almost continuously and run it quickly. Otherwise, those crabs will annihilate your baits before the tide slows down enough for you to actually have good runs. Now, once you're actually running the line, make sure that you aren't running it such that you loosen the line. If you loosen the line, create slack in it, that's going to result in bad runs where crabs are dropping off, and it's going to be a really difficult time for you out there. But if you do get some slack in the line, another tip is to go ahead and make sure that you're wearing gloves. And I know a lot of guys out there, like, I don't need gloves, I'm a man, right? What I'm telling you, with a lot of the different contagions, a lot of the different microbes floating around in the bay, my buddy Jamie here actually is recovering right now from a small cut he had on his hand that some microbes got into, and they were attacking his tendons and ligaments. It's a bad time. Wear some gloves and protect yourself out there. Next tip, as you're going and running the line, watch the line itself. If it's sitting low in the water column, that usually means there's crabs on it. It says the line's heavier. That'll be a key indicator to let you know that you really need to get ready to dip those crabs. And once you're dipping crabs, the point at which you want to dump them into your sorting basket is when you see the line riding high, because that usually indicates there's no crabs on the line. It's a good time to take a break from watching the line to dump those crabs. Now, when it comes to a sorting basket, definitely have one. That's a big thing you want to have out there when you're on the water to make sure that you're not keeping any undersized crabs. Also have what's called a funnel basket. Having a funnel basket is great because you can use it to keep those crabs from climbing over the edge, especially when your basket's getting full. When the basket gets full, crabs can more easily climb out, but if you have a funnel basket in there, it's much more difficult for them to get out. The last tip I'm going to give to you is that if you're out there on the water and you see some commercial guys crabbing out there, give them a little bit of space, because I'm a recreational guy, Jamie here is commercial, and when it comes to commercial, I do like to give them at least a little bit of deference out there, because they're crabbing for a living. I'm crabbing to eat. I love to eat crabs. My family loves to eat crabs. But at the end of the day, they're crabbing to support their livelihood and their family. So if you have any choice about it, try to give the commercial guys a little bit of space so they can actually run their lines. So folks, that wraps up the tips out here. Hopefully you found them helpful. If you want me to expand on any points, let me know in the comment section. But for right now, let's get to today's actual video and today's day of crabbing. Now, when we actually got here this morning, after we got our lay, we realized the tide was moving too quickly for those crabs to stay on the line to be netted all the way to the surface. But we had to keep running this line over and over and over again at a fairly fast clip because otherwise these crabs would have eaten us out of house and home. This bottom of the river was covered with crabs. But I won't take up your time with you seeing us just running these lines over and over again. I'll fast forward to the part where we actually got to the thick action. Now Jamie here is a pro at dipping, and he did most of the morning, but I eventually picked it up later on in the video and I was dipping it.
Pull that funnel up a little bit so they fall down.
What?
The top basket's a funnel basket and they ain't got no bottom.
Oh, I got you. I got you.
That way we can go down now and just lay it on top. That
Okay.
way we can build that basket up without it coming out.
Oh, all right. Good deal.
Oh yeah, we'll fill that up a couple rooms.
Yep. Yeah. Oh man.
Guess what? Be right hat.
Yep.
Told ya. You're probably doubting it there for a little bit.
No. I can see that tide rolling, man. I was cursing the tide, but I wasn't doubting.
Yeah.
Woo! They even got a little bit of rust on them too. Yeah. Yeah.
Got 2 big ones on one bait.
Oh, look at that.
I'll take another 2 to 3 runs. It's gonna be every day.
There's some nice ones in there. This one? Yeah. Come here, horse. Come on. There you go. Whoa, buddy.
Digging into the balls.
Gotcha. Yeah, buddy. Oh, yeah. Gotcha. Oh, he almost made it.
Did he?
He almost made it, but we got him in the boat. He's on the bottom somewhere. Woo! Yeah. Look at that son of a.
That one got past me too. You see the big one that got
No, I didn't.
him.
I didn't see that one.
Just me. I was scared that would fall in my lap. We get about a dozen keepers.
At least. I'll count them. That's 1, 2. You're gonna be closer to 2 dozen. 11. 24.
24?
Yep.
Yeah. Ooh, that went all the way up to the sleeve on that one.
That nice one's there. Yep.
Another 2 crabs on 2 baits in a row with 2 crabs on.
Yeah. Look at that. You got a deal in that?
He's all f***ed up.
Yep. Oh, there you go. There's a nice one here, but I think the other one's even bigger. Look at that. That's a nice crab. Let go, man. I just want to get a nice shot of you. Go ahead. Another nice one right here. Another nice spread on him.
Oh, look, he came up after.
Oh,
Let him go next.
oh shit.
See him?
Oh, good to see it. All right, Let's see how many I'm gonna miss. Am I gonna scare him having it right here? All right. Oh, there he is. Gotcha. Gotcha. Nice one too. Yep. Gotcha. Nope, not a sip. Get off. Oh, there he is. Gotcha. Get off. There's a nice one. Yeah. There you go.
That's good.
That's a good crab right there. Yeah, it is. I'm tangled up, bro. It's all you. All right, I'm free. There's one. Look at that beast. Oh, did you get him? Nice, dude. Grab the rope. Got it. Okay. Goes down where? Right here. Any crabs hang on when you're taking it out? Got one. Shut the f***ing idiot. Okay, good. I get that one. That's a good one. It's ridiculous. I mean, if we really wanted to stay and fill another bushel, I'm sure we could. Maybe two. Yup. Gotcha. Oh, that's a nice crab, dude. Oh, there was too much slack in the line. I couldn't see it till it was too late. I'm letting a lot go by, man. Gotcha. That's a nice one too. I'm telling you. Good God.
I can feel them on the line.
Oh, there's so many. I mean, since so many are dropping before they even get to me. And I'm only netting maybe half of what I see. That's a nice one there. Line's still hanging low though. Oh, yep, that's why I wanted to keep it in.
I think you're having good, just as good as a run on a trout line.
I know. I'm telling you, dude, this place is crazy.
Well, folks, as you can see, the crabs here were so thick we were even pulling them as we were pulling the line, and a lot of them. But after sorting these crabs, we actually topped off our third bushel, and those lids were bent. I promise you that. If you have any questions about the gear, make sure you check the video description. There are a lot of links to different gear in there. And keep an eye out. I'll leave a link to Jamie's Facebook page. He's often selling these bushels, so if you're ever looking to get a bushel of some great crabs at a really great price, make sure you check him out. Hey folks, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please make sure you hit that subscribe button, ring the bell so you get notified whenever I drop a new video. And other than that, good luck on the water and have a good one.